You can listen to us on iTunes now. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure the review went good, so we should be there.
Why are we talking so soft?
You can also listen to the audio version on unversedprods.com. Links to all this will be down below in the description box.
I don't know. I was just.
what was that?
I was trying something new.
What was that? That was like NPR.
What podcast is this?
Number 9.
Dang, you do remember. How do you remember?
Actually, I'm just going.
Like you just.
Last week was 8, so.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. Like you, sometimes I forget. Then I'm like.
Low key, I forget
I
sometimes too,
remember
but. It's good, man.
So you haven't been keeping up anything with soccer?
I mean, I've been keeping up with the transfer market, but like I was saying earlier, it's a lot of, in my opinion, not super big teams, not your usual teams.
All right. Well, just to let you know, Cristiano Ronaldo already landed in Italy. He went there ahead early because he had a few extra days of vacation time, but he decided to just go in early.
Mm-hmm.
See the pitch, see the whole facility and stuff, do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And get rid of it. He already met with Higuain and Dybala.
Jesus. Is there like video of this?
There's photos, there's pictures, and then he already took his
Medical and all that?
his fitness exam, whatever they do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you said, there isn't much like stuff going on
Mm-hmm.
right now. There is the ICC, but you say you don't really.
I mean, I get updates, but as to like watch it.
They're all playing over here, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So where was I? We got some stuff though. I got some. I seen some stuff going on. One thing I want to talk about is definitely Manchester United. You're big on English Premier League.
Yes.
It's probably your favorite league.
Yes.
It's probably the only league you watch.
Yeah.
I keep up with all. Back then I kept up with all of them. I have like my favorite teams on each, the major ones. Like France, Spain, England, Germany, a little bit of Portugal and Russia.
Okay.
But but
no Mexican league.
Yeah, I did used to, but I mean, I don't have I was wearing it yesterday, but my team got sold, so I stopped for a while. But then I found out that they, like last year I think, or 2 years ago, I found out that they bought Chiapas. I mean, if you don't know, I'm from San Luis, so I was obviously San Luis fan. So the story with them was they sold their team to, I think it was Querétaro or something. I don't even remember, dude. Tecos maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But then San Luis was left with no team. So then they ended up buying Chiapas. And then they moved their old, the old Chiapas team over to San Luis, and that's where, now it's called Atlético San Luis. They renamed it and everything.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And they're in the Ascenso.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ascenso, so they're not in the.
Not even.
Yeah, they're not in the Primera División. So
not yet.
I can't watch their games, but I keep up with them on their.
Outlandish.
Yeah, they're like right now barely started, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
I think they got like 1 point or something. They actually played today for the in the Copa MX.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
they beat Tigres.
Oh, so what?
Yeah, and then they're gonna play some team called Cafetaleros, something like that.
Oh, is it Cafeteros?
Right. So see how that goes. But it's not gonna be live TV, so I'll probably just be like
refresh.
Yeah, on the phone. But I kept up a little bit with MX back then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably try to keep up with them right now. It's kind of interesting. That league is probably the most interesting.
That's true. Yeah.
Just because you never know
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, because you usually see English Premier League. You know your top 5 teams.
Yeah, same thing with Spain.
Right. That's what like
Mexico.
most of these European leagues. You see the top 5 teams. You can see it. And MX is just like anybody can go.
It's like the wild card,
Yeah, it's a wild card.
Anything can happen. Yeah.
And then MLS is just like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Fire fan obviously because it's Chicago, but they never do so well that I just don't.
I don't even watch it.
Yeah, it's not worth.
No.
Sometimes I'll glance at the standings and then be like, oh, they're like
14
Again,
or something.
like at least 15 or 18. I'm like, okay, yo, I'm not even. All right, but Manchester United. Do you know what's gonna be going on with them, with Mourinho and all that?
Not a lot.
Well, like I said, like I think last podcast or two podcasts ago, I was saying like they were playing in the friendlies and they didn't do so well,
Mm-hmm.
and that's still the case. And everybody just wondering like, man, how is Manchester United gonna do well this season? You know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Mourinho was I think there was one thing where he
I don't know what
he criticized his players in public.
Yeah, I think he had
And
said
then-
something about
Sorry. And then hold on, and then the players were like they finally got fed up and stuff, and they're saying that he's holding them down.
I can see
So-
that happening though. But I thought I saw, I don't know
There's people saying that Manchester United might lose some of their, because it's transfer season, they might lose some of their like
bigger stars.
yeah. And then or Mourinho will get fired or something. Like no one knows what's going on with him because he's like, does he want to be there or does he want to leave? What does he want? You know, because it seems like he's not
He doesn't want it.
trying. He's not trying or something.
Actually, that happening though. I don't know. Cause I know they played Liverpool, and I'm sure I think Liverpool like killed them like 4-1 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he criticized Klopp, but I don't know what exactly he said. But I saw like a thumbnail on YouTube, like Mourinho criticizes Klopp, but I don't know what. I didn't click on it. 'Cause I'm not a huge United fan, so I was like, nah. So I was like, I don't know, but yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. They've been slow on the transfer market too.
Yeah.
I thought
I just looked at it right now.
I thought they would be more active, like signing people, but
No, they
It's
they sold Blind
mm-hmm.
and
Blind,
yeah. Wait, that's how you say it?
yeah,
Blind. Okay.
Daily Blind.
Daily Blind.
Daily
Okay.
Blind.
Daily Blind. I don't know. That's how I pronounce it, man.
Blind.
I'm American. Oh, and some other player. They sold 2 players so far, and then I just know they extended
Some other country.
Fellaini's contract. I think.
Shit, I wouldn't have done
I
that.
think it was Fellaini, or who was it? I think it was him or some other player. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they extended
they've
the
been
contract.
slow. This is kind of unusual for them. You know, like usually they're like buying people and selling stuff and doing a lot of stuff, but it's a little bit unusual.
I was reading. I saw like an earlier article that maybe Pogba leaves or something.
I've been hearing that
Him and some other player. I forgot who.
two
It was him.
other-
It was him and some other player.
Pogba. Actually, I think he wanted to, but I don't know where he would go. I don't know who made like a bid.
I don't think they did. Not for him, but not that I've heard of.
Yeah, I thought
I think he was. I think they were just saying like
he wanted to leave.
he wanted to leave just because of the whole Mourinho situation.
Yeah, I heard that too, but
Because a lot of, I just told you that a lot of players just like tired of him.
yeah, actually that happened.
I think he should. You think Mourinho? I mean, there was also another part where it would say like history or something like that in English Premier League that is he manager, coach, whatever, gets fired.
Actually, that happened. I could see Mourinho getting fired before any like big stars leave. Because then, I mean, if the big stars leave, what do you have? Like you got much.
A team that you have to restart with.
Exactly.
Kind of like what I think AC Milan and Inter Milan
Or doing.
are doing.
Yeah, I mean, you.
Because I was checking what they were getting, like what they were transferring, like if they were getting good players.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much. I mean, I saw that they were getting young bucks to try to build off of them, you know. A couple veterans.
Bonucci, I think.
Yeah.
He's out. It's crazy, man. Hopefully they have a good season, United.
United? Really? No, you wanted to have a bad season. Because you're a Chelsea
No,
fan.
I mean, yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I think Chelsea's gonna have a good. I think Chelsea.
I hope they have a good season because I'm a United fan.
I mean, yeah, to each his own, but I think Chelsea's gonna have a good season, man. I think.
Chelsea?
Yeah.
Well, they're keeping their players.
Exactly. So I mean, I think we're good. I
And
think
Willian
that-
doesn't want to leave. He already got bids from Barcelona. He didn't want to.
he didn't want to.
He got some from Real Madrid. But I think it's like you said. I think Real Madrid was just saying, we'll take Willian and Courtois.
Courtois.
'cause
Yeah, I think they wanted Courtois. That's why.
Yeah, and then they probably would have, I don't know, done something else with Willian because,
Send him on loan or something.
yeah, because like you said, they already have players in his that
Yeah.
he plays, so
Yeah. So I mean, I
they
don't
don't
know.
need him.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
And he said he wanted to stay in Chelsea. He's happy.
He's happy there, especially with the new guy with Sarri.
I don't know if Courtois made any comments. Did you see any
No.
comments from him?
Nah, not from Courtois. The only ones I saw were from Hazard saying that like he'd been there for 6 years and if it's time for him to like start something new, like he's up for it.
Oh, I saw something about Hazard. Hazard and who else? It was like him and another Chelsea player who.
To Madrid, no?
Oh, by the way, yes, I don't know if it was to Madrid, but no, somewhere else. Yeah, I can't use it. But yeah, I saw like something about. Okay, I saw something about Hazard, but then I saw this. Chelsea makes Kante highest earner after offering 290,000 a week.
Kante?
Yeah.
He deserves it. Ngolo, he thinks he's a shit, man. Shit. Of
Yeah.
course, yeah. I think that's dope, man. I think that's how you keep players. I mean, especially like somebody like him. I mean, he won the World Cup, so and he had like.
Did you what happened to him in the World Cup when they were celebrating?
Nah, I hear him.
He was so you know players like they want to hold the cup
Mm-hmm.
and celebrate and stuff like when they like at the end of the game,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So he wanted to do the same thing, obviously, right?
Of course.
But he was shy to ask for it.
No.
Even with his own players, he was shy to ask for it. So he told I guess one of his more closer friends
Mhm.
on the squad if he could ask that he can hold it.
Okay.
So I don't know who it was, but he goes and takes it and then gives it to Kante.
Nah.
He finally got to take a picture like.
So happy. Actually, I could do that though. He was like, I would do that. But I mean, yeah, he's good, man. Like he's good. Like he I forgot where like I saw like he's one of the like he had like a badass season. Even though Chelsea finished like 5th or 6th, he still had a pretty badass season. And I mean, just you're adding to the World Cup. You're adding that he won the World Cup too. So it's like
Yeah, a lot of French players are getting
yeah.
recognized right now.
Except for Giroud. Yeah, man.
At the same time.
Bro, he missed like so many shots.
Yeah, he missed all his shots.
Literally, yeah, he
All
missed.
his shots on target.
Fuck, get Giroud. But I forget who I saw Chelsea wanted to sell him with. There's somebody had like offered them all. I
Alright.
didn't offer, but I was like,
What do you think about this? Dembele. Dembele's future in Barcelona. Now that Malcom is signed there.
I guess we'll have to see. I don't know. I mean, if they get if they get Malcolm like in right away into
I'm pretty sure they're gonna use him right away.
like the first, like throw him into the first team right away, and if he if he does what he's supposed to do,
What happens to Dembele?
I think he'll stay. But if
Who starts and who?
it's hard,
Who would you start?
I'd say I would start Dembele, and then sub Malcolm in, and see how he does. 'Cause I mean, most subs like they come off the bench and they don't really do much. So I mean, if he goes in and like sets the pace of the game, creates chances and stuff like
Wait,
that.
most subs that come in don't do much?
Some subs, not most.
Okay.
Some
Because I was watching videos.
yeah. I know. I watch them too. I watch them too. Like the subs goes off the bench or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that. So that's why I say most. I mean, some subs that come in like they don't do much. Obviously, it depends on like the position you're going for too. But I want to say like some subs they go in and they kind of just like not dilly dally, but
Alright, that's happened too. I've seen that happen before as well.
yeah. But I mean, I would play Dembele first. Start Dembele. and then sub Malcom in and see how he does. And if I see that he controls like the pace of the game, he's creating chances like off the bench. I'd say maybe after like a handful of games, like start him.
Half the season. Pretty sure one of them's gonna get injured either way.
Yeah,
That happens, dude, because you got
true, yeah, you're right.
European season is crazy.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You got Cup, you got the league, you got Champions League.
You're right. Yeah, I would say half the
It's
season.
wild.
I'd say half the season. I would say start Dembele half the season. Well, not even half the season. Just see how he is. If he's not creating chances by like that.
As a starter,
Yeah, if he's not creating chances as a starter, if he's kind of just like, you know,
we'll start putting Malcom in.
I would do that. Give it like a couple games, like kind of like 10 games maybe, 15 games.
Well, they're using Malcom. I think they're using Malcom right now in the ICC to see how he plays, how he does.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got?
I wouldn't necessarily go off of the ICC though.
Right, because a lot of time
it's just
there's
like-
only a few
Like,
of the stars,
yeah, so
and
it's
then the
like
rest are
one
like.
game. I mean, that's my
the
opinion,
people.
but
the
I wouldn't.
subs, the
Yeah, I wouldn't
runners.
do that. In my opinion, I wouldn't do that. Like, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start him, and then he has.
Yeah, but
like-
if you, I'm pretty sure if you can play with like, say, Malcolm's playing with Barcelona in the ICC, and he's playing with all the like the guys who aren't the starters, right? And if he can do well with them, imagine what he can do with
That's
the
true.
actual starting team.
That's true. That's true. You had a point.
I got a point, man. I think like I used to play FIFA coach. I used to play FIFA, and I was the coach, and I did the same thing, man.
I did that, and I got bored.
Oh no, I was into it. I was like, oh man, I want to play this guy for like the little friendlies, see how they do, and then I go when it was transfer parts. I'd go for the young bucks too and build them off.
Let's do it.
Maybe get one veteran or something,
Mm-hmm.
one good player. And I would start with teams like Santos, you know, in Brazil.
Yeah.
Get promoted and go. Me as the manager go to a European team
I like that. I would just like put
with
the
my little amateur player. Did you get an amateur player as well? I don't know how they do it nowadays in FIFA, but back then they would do that.
I didn't even play. It's been a while, man. My FIFA. I think my FIFA.
I was into it,
disc,
What was it?
I think my FIFA controller. My FIFA disc is like broken or something.
Oh, what was the last FIFA game you played?
I forgot, man. It's been a while because it's been like years. No, not
15 for
years.
me.
15. I think it was 15 for me too.
I haven't played 18, 17, or 16 now. That's when I played 15.
It was like FIFA 2008.
Okay. What do we got? What do we got? I think that was most of it. There is, like you said, there wasn't much.
Yeah, there's not much like going on.
Stop commenting stuff on Instagram.
Oh yeah, you sorry man. It's got something to take.
Keep, sell, or loan 8 players at risk of being outplayed by Barcelona.
Wait, how do you
Is
know
that
that
big?
was commenting something?
I got it.
Oh yeah, because you commented on
Yeah,
this too.
Barca taking the field from Champions League.
Shit.
There's something about Barca, but
You discovered me, bruh.
alright. We'll do something real quick. It wasn't much about soccer talk today.
Yeah, because I mean,
Because there wasn't much going on. Like
yeah, I feel like when like
I mean, did you see it? But there is something that was funny. Did you see the video with Messi playing with his dog?
No.
Hulk?
where do you get these videos, man?
These are. Why watch ESPN?
Oh,
so
see, that's why.
I'm always now. I'm keeping like I told you. I'm
You
keep
keep
up with-
up with
Yeah, I got 2 apps, and
it.
I got 2 soccer apps where I mostly get news from, and then I get I mean, it was in the app too. I didn't see it in the news when it came up in the article. And then I was watching right now
Yeah, I
the
saw
ESPN
Yeah.
Deportivo Raza, and they showed the video of Messi playing with his
dog.
dog, and he was jumping over, and then somebody commented, "Dang, I don't know. I'm not quoting, but he pretty much said, Messi's dog ran more than Messi in the World Cup. Bogus.
Yeah, that's funny, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah. I mean, I'll keep all like I on Twitter. Like,
And then I just finished watching the Juventus documentary on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it. It was pretty good.
I haven't. I've gotten notifications. I was getting notifications too, like for like new stuff that comes out, and that's one of the ones that's like up there, like things you.
It made me
cry.
one part, yeah, when the Italian guy died. I forgot his name. He played for Fiorentina. Remember that when he died in the last.
Oh
season?
yeah.
And they showed it there, and I was like, oh man, not again.
Yeah.
Not again. Yeah, because I heard about him before.
Yeah. I heard about it too, and I was like, oh,
And then
shit.
that just made it more emotional, you know.
Yeah, you're like, damn, man, it's crazy.
But yeah, dude, that if I had watched that documentary before, because I already told you I do want to get a Juventus jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get a Juventus jersey. I never did though, ever since like last season. But if I had watched that documentary, I would have definitely bought one.
Shit. What's stopping you from getting it, man?
What?
What's stopping you from getting
What's stopping me from? Well, cause okay, so I told you I keep up with the. Right now, what's stopping me is that I'm trying to save up money to go to Japan. So.
Oh yeah. That's
So,
what I think. Man.
Yeah, Juventus wasn't my. They were the strongest team in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
In the city I'm, and I know that. But I wasn't the fan of them. My team was AC Milan. My favorite team was AC Milan. And but yeah, I've been trying to. I mean, it's the same thing. I'm trying to get like a Barcelona jersey as well. I mean, I'm just waiting. You know, I keep them spread out. You know, get my jersey spread out. But yeah, now I want to get a Juventus jersey though. I just wait for like if I like the jersey, you know.
Yeah. Same.
Right now it's a good one. Right now it's a good. I think it looks really good with the Jeep logo and everything. It's
Yeah. That's pretty good too. That's dope, man.
all right, real quick.
I just get Chelsea jerseys.
Let's do a real quick. But you haven't seen any preseason friendlies, have you?
Not a lot.
I was about to ask you which team performed the best so far.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, just because you're a Chelsea fan.
Yeah. Actually. I think a majority of them were not a majority of them, but some of them were going to penalties, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think I voted already. So this is what the people are saying. The highest is Liverpool.
I agree with that.
Which is true. As you see, they're actually pretty high on the table.
I agree with that. Dude, no lie. I'm a Chelsea fan, but Liverpool's gonna
Second.
Liverpool's gonna have a hell of a
Yeah, they're gonna have a hell of a season, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch around. Fuck it.
Second is Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the people are voting. You know, It's not facts. And then you got Arsenal third.
The fuck?
Yeah, Chelsea's fourth.
I would switch Chelsea. I would switch Arsenal with Chelsea.
Well, let me see the standings on the ICC. I'm surprised Dortmund isn't on there. Because I think Dortmund is...
Pretty good too.
They're on top. They are on top. Yeah, Dortmund is on top with 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool is second with 6 points. And Juventus is third with 5 points.
Damn.
Yeah, Chelsea's like down, bro. They're like 11. They haven't won any game.
Don't forget they have 2 penalties, I think.
No, they haven't won any game.
Shit. Damn.
They have 2 points.
Shit.
And Real Madrid plays their first game today.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So Dortmund's for damn.
Dortmund is first. Dortmund is first. What do you think of Juventus and MLS All Stars? You gonna watch that today?
It's today?
It's today.
What time?
5, I think.
Oh. I'm not watching it.
You wanna see that?
Is
I went to-
Ronaldo open? Alright.
No. No, I think they're gonna use I don't know what squad they're gonna use. I don't think they're gonna use their. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like their half stars. Alright, last thing was soccer. Last thing was soccer.
Watch.
Last thing was soccer. Let's play a little guessing game. First one, we'll do 2. The second one we'll reveal next time.
Alright.
Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know when the answer is revealed, but here's the first one. He is from. I'm gonna give you three hints, alright? And if you want, if you're watching on YouTube, you can comment below. For the answer, what do you think? He is from South America. Alright?
Then narrows it down.
Yeah, narrows it down a lot. Alright, think of South American players. He is playing for Manchester United.
Ah, fuck it, anyways.
Oh, you're a Chelsea fan, you're not a United fan. Hope you know your people. And he is a defender. Damn, that narrows it down so much. What are you trying to do?
Trying to do some food.
Alright.
Welcome back, boys and girls, to podcast number 9. My name is Aldo, here with Adrian, and we are a go.
Damn, nice. That was good. I think you had to be a little bit closer.
I know, yeah,
that was good. That was good. That was
Yeah,
good.
like, it's a thought.
Alright.
Thought that comes, man.
I want to continue talking about giving
Advice.
a couple of advice for the guys out there. For the guys out there. And for the women sometimes. Not really, because I have no idea what... I don't know. Do you know anything about girls? Yeah. I just asked for it, yo. I just asked to be made fun of. Alright. I'm counting on you, because again, whether it's for men or get girls, I can't give advice, man. So my advice is don't listen to me because sometimes because I'm all about chaos. So
It's true.
that's what you're here for, man.
That's
Right?
what I'm here for,
I'm
alright?
counting on you on this, alright?
Alright, I'm counting on you.
I want to talk about. No, I'm serious here, alright? I want to talk about how to let guys know not to be creepy. Have you ever been creepy?
I hope not.
You hope not?
I don't think so.
Alright. What makes a guy creepy? Can you give me 10 things?
I'll probably give you 5.
5? That's it?
I mean, I'm sure there is, but
That's
I don't know.
that's mild sauce. That's mild at B-dubs. That's mild at any joint, any hot wing joint. That's mild sauce. You can give me 5.
How do we
You know why I'm saying mild? Because it's like the halfway between of hot and barbecue. Which is sweet or something.
How do we get into wings?
I don't know, I'm just comparing this stuff. 1 to 10.
Oh, God.
Alright. Give me
I'll say the main.
Give me one.
Don't stare.
Don't stare.
You know, like
Stare how? Like
just stare. in
Because
general,
what if you're trying to like you see a mamacita over there and then you try to look at her like what's up? Like hey,
Fine, it's gonna be gone.
hey,
It's gonna be gone.
So, I'll let your boy.
It's gonna be like no.
So what's staring? What's staring? Staring how? Because don't you want to look at them like
So you do want to look at them, but
how like
what the fuck?
they got their glasses? Alright, tell me
Nah, when I say stare, at
like this.
yeah, like that. Yeah, there you go. Like don't be. Yeah, like no, for real, like, cause. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like
For like a long time.
as soon as you notice that it makes her uncomfortable, that's when you should stop. Or you should stop.
So what should you do? How
you
should
should
the
stop.
look be?
You should stop way before that. You should do glances. You should do like glances. Like if she's over there,
Just look and then look away.
yeah, so just be like, you smiling your business and you see her, you maybe give her a smile, and then just look back. That's it.
Okay.
You don't be like,
Right.
Yeah,
Don't want your eyes open. Eyes
yeah,
wide open.
like what's up, man? Like don't do that shit, man. Don't do that.
Okay. That I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I mean,
Don't stare.
cause you know how sometimes you get the feeling like that somebody's watching you,
Yeah.
and you get kind of like scared, like startled.
Yeah.
She's gonna get
Right.
she's gonna get that same like feeling, and you're gonna be like,
That she's in danger.
or creeped out, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I wouldn't say dangerous, but
Hey, it could be.
it could be, yeah, cause it could be a crazy guy, but
All right.
she's gonna get like creeped
Stare.
out.
All right. That's
So
one.
I would say don't stare.
Number 2. Give me number 2.
Don't rush things.
Don't rush things.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're starting to talk to somebody and like it's your first time obviously like talking, don't like jump into like, so what are we? I think a lot of women do that, but I think when
A lot of women do that.
some women do that,
Like, wait, you're saying like a lot of girls say
like
What are we?
they'll ask the guy like, what are we? Like if you're talking to like
that's going too fast. That's
for guys. Like if you're just starting to talk to the girl and like you talk to her for like,
so if a guy asks a girl, "What are we?"
I think it's a little creepy. I don't think you should. I wouldn't say like super creepy, but I would say don't focus on like that. Like if you've been talking to like somebody for a week, like don't ask her like what are we, like y'all are just friends, like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I don't say.
don't like rush things or don't take things like up a notch. Like my thing with women is whatever makes them comfortable.
This is what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Keep them out.
Yeah. So like if it's been a week and you're already like so what are we? She's gonna be like fuck like friends nigga like chill out, you know. So I'd say definitely don't rush.
So don't rush things.
Don't rush things. Yeah. The other one, damn dude, that's kind of creepy. Don't be clingy.
Clingy.
Clingy, yeah.
I don't get it. What do you mean by that?
Like you're always texting her and like constantly blowing up her phone. Don't get me wrong, like some girls like that, and I mean it's perfectly if you're talking to a girl and then she likes it, that's perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? But I mean if you're like
Does that depend on the girl then? Because like you just said,
a little bit, yeah, but
some girls like it that you text them a lot, and some girls don't.
But I would want to say a majority of the girls don't necessarily want the guy to be blowing up their phone. Like if she's at work and you know she's at work and she's busy, can be like, what are you doing? Where are you? Like, where you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like don't be like, or like who are you with? Like stuff like that. Like to me that's creepy. So I mean I wouldn't do that, especially if I know she's like she has a job, she's working, doing things, you know, like she can't.
Hustling.
Huh? Hustling.
Okay. Yeah,
she can't get to her phone. Or I mean I have the same thing too. Like where I'm like I work at a bank, so I mean most of the time.
Oh, I kind of get it. So it's like you say hey, she doesn't respond, so don't be like.
Yeah, don't keep on texting.
How come you didn't respond?
Yeah, or like, do you not want to talk to me like that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, like that. So like, I think that's like clingy too, because you're kind of like just like repeating the same question or like,
okay,
where are you? Like, who are you with? Like that. It's like to me that's creepy. Like, I would do that shit.
Okay.
Definitely do that.
That's 3.
It's 3. Damn it. What's another one? Damn, I know there's more, but I can't think of any outside my head right now.
You can't think of anything?
Not outside my head right now. You got some?
I got some.
There you go. See, you come prepared.
I got some, man. What do you mean?
I think. Do you know why? Do you know why it's kind of hard? Like to give advice like that. I think it's a little bit harder.
All right, here we go.
Like
So I did have staring.
Okay.
All right. I might have the other ones as well somewhere, but I might have worded them different. But here's another one. That was a staring. And I kind of did it too, just to show. I thought you were going to get it because I did it too as well when I was doing the staring thing like that. So, the same thing with staring. Don't smile.
Don't smile.
Like creepy smile.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I get it.
you know, I know that if you listen to the audio, you can't see it, but if you're smiling with like a wide ass smile, like
That's creepy. Yeah.
like kind of Joker like, you know, and you just hold it for a long time, that's gonna look creepy. And I've done that. Like, not like as a joke. I've done it as a joke.
Oh,
Like, you know, like with you or like with
Yeah.
friends, just to be like, you know, like a creepy
Creepy.
smile.
Funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny. Damn. That's right. I think that.
So smiling, which I was surprised you didn't get because I kind of did it, and I was like, oh man, I just showed him.
Creepy smile. Yeah. I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
That's a good one. That's good. That's good.
This one is more towards the like older generation, but like, I mean, it could be for young bucks too. Like, and I remember this with one of the people we knew,
Mhm.
and it's like hitting on people that are like way younger.
Oh, I know. I know. You're talking about. As soon as you said that.
You know, I mean, there's an age difference.
As soon as you said you
age difference for a reason, and then I mean, you've seen it. I've noticed this just because of movies.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of movies do this. Sometimes TV shows.
Yeah.
And sometimes you see it on with like celebrities. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you're like, how does that work? You know, it's like a huge.
So then what? So
So much with gold diggers too, man. So
there you go. So my question to you is,
what is the age difference?
no. So how old are you right now?
Me, don't want to say.
It's 24.
Let's say I'm 30.
But you're not.
I know, but let's just say I'm 30.
Nah, just say your age. It's 24.
I'm 18 then. Let's say I'm
You're not
18.
No, what the fuck away? No, I don't.
Let's just use let's just use an example. All right, just tell me how old am I?
How old are you?
No, like you tell me.
Yeah, how old are you?
No, like You tell me how old I am. You tell me my age.
You're 24.
All right,
No,
I'm
25.
25.
25.
All right, I'm 25. And
Because I turned 25 this year too, but I know you're 25, so it's fine. Whatever.
No, you're older than me. But let's go. I'm 25. So
You're 24 then.
Let's go. I'm 25.
Alright, so I'm gonna answer this question too. So we're both 25. So what is the highest you would date?
Oh, okay. Me at 25, I go 30.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where the difference is. Because I would go higher than that.
You go higher than that?
I would go. I think my cap is like 35.
35. So a 10 year
A 10 year difference. Yeah. 10.
I mean that seems alright.
But
I think that seems alright.
I think when I think
Did you catch that? Oh, okay. All right.
Holy shit. I think.
I always had the rule of.
I mean, there's
5.
There's like I forgot where I saw this, man, but there's like a thing where like you calculate like the age difference and like by like the maximum age and you'll date and then the minimum age you are and then like, you divide it and then you get a number or something and that's like your like limit or like whatever. But I mean, again, that's like up to whatever you.
Again, this is if I was 25.
You're 24.
Alright, this is if I was 25. This is if I was 25. Alright, so if I was 24, I'd go 29 because
Yeah. Alright.
5-year difference.
Yeah.
That's for me.
I think it depends on which way you look at it. I think like now, I wouldn't say it's necessarily creepy if you date somebody older, but I think if you're like 18 and you're still like
Or
messing
15.
or 15, okay. I mean if you're like if you're like 18 or you're like messing around with like younger, like you know how they say like there's always like the joke like there's always that one guy who's 18 but he still goes to like the football games and stuff and like messes around with like the younger girls or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that's creepy.
Okay. So it depends on how old you are as well. Like
I think it does. I mean, I wouldn't
kind of
say,
like if you were right, because if you were like say if it applied to my rule and I was if I was 18 and I'd be going 5 under, that'd be like
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like.
No, that'd be lower.
No, because
Because
you're
if I was
18.
18.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Fucking second, man.
Yeah, that'd be you're
And you're
right.
way younger. So yeah, so I think it depends on that. I mean, I think like we're. But I think it
Yes.
depends, man. I think it definitely depends on like the age.
Yeah,
And
the age
too,
thing
like,
is
we're,
really weird. It's just I'm just trying to say like if you're like a really old guy and you're trying to
date like a super like
someone that could look like your daughter or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
creepy. Hell yeah, I wouldn't do that.
So here's another one. Touching.
Yeah.
Can touching be creepy? Yeah.
I would say
I think
more.
touching could be creepy.
I wouldn't say creepy. I would say more uncomfortable.
I mean, it's kind of yeah. I mean, that kind of
Uncomfortable. I mean, creepy. I mean, yeah.
because if you're uncomfortable, because it's the same thing with if you're uncomfortable, if you're feeling uncomfortable about that guy staring at you, that's creepy. If you're
Yeah.
uncomfortable about that guy smiling at you, that's creepy. You know.
Yeah. I see it though.
So touching, if it's uncomfortable, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Especially if you're telling them, don't touch me. So don't be handsy. Keep your paws to yourself.
Pause. So what if I do this? Like, what's up, bro?
Well, again, that's alright with me.
Like
But
to
I mean,
girls,
it's
so-
like, say, okay, this happened to me, real story. So,
Somebody
gay
touched
guy, guy, say, like he liked me, you know? And I told him, that's alright, man.
you? Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. But this, like, I confront them. This is, so, you know, I tell them, that's alright, you can say whatever you want, I don't care.
Mhm.
You know? I have nothing against homophobes. I mean, I'm not gays. I'm not homophobic. That's what I was trying to say. And I just tell them, you know, that's cool. You can say whatever you want. You know, I don't got a problem with it. I don't care if all these, like, the rest of the people know.
Mhm.
I don't really care. But start touching. That's different.
Actually, yeah.
I don't want you to touch me, so
Actually,
not like that. Like if you touches me like you did like that, that's alright.
That's fine,
you know,
yeah,
or
but-
say or giving me like a fucking fist pump, whatever. You know, but if he starts doing like Hey, yeah, that's different. That's a whole different story. If he starts rubbing, that's a whole different
that's true.
story, you know.
That's true. I
So
think
it's the same thing with the girl.
I think just as soon as you feel like
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
comfortable.
So don't be if a girl doesn't let you rub her, you know, on the shoulder, whatever. Give her a massage, whatever. If she doesn't want it, don't do it. That's creepy.
Don't do it.
All right, and this kind of like this was the way you were saying like don't go too fast. Don't whatever you said about the whole moving fast, you know thing.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much applies to it, and it's talking about sex.
There you go, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing you said. Pretty much.
Pretty much. Like don't
Don't move too fast.
Yeah. Of course not.
I don't know if this is something like creepy, but I was thinking like lying.
Lying
Can it be creepy?
depends on the lie.
Right, like white lies.
I wouldn't say
Like
like white
not lies, like big lies. You know, like I was.
with my mom.
No, I mean like I forgot to tell you that my grandpa's rich, so I have a lot of money, and I didn't tell you about it. Not like that, you know.
Shit.
But little small white lies. I'm thinking white lies. So like, say she asked you where you work or something, and
You're like
you said, say with me for example. So she asked me where I work, and I tell her, I don't know, I'm the chef or something. I don't know.
you're the head chef. At,
Yeah.
like some fucking nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean,
But I'm just working there. Minimum wage. You know what I mean? Can something like that be creepy?
if she finds it creepy,
Because
then-
I don't know, man. Because I was like thinking.
no, I wouldn't necessarily say it's creepy. I think she would get upset with you. If, like,
Yeah, but like,
I mean, it's gonna
it's because I'm thinking like
it's gonna sound fucked up, but I think if you get caught, it'll be creepy.
What do you mean?
Like, cause you could tell her that, like, because you look.
Oh yeah.
Cause you can tell her like I work, my bad. You can tell her like I work. As I touch it again.
No, keep going.
Cause you can tell her like I work. I'm the head chef at like Dave and Buster's. You know.
I would never be the head chef. There's no head chefs there.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like in general, you can tell.
Let's
her,
talk about like Alinea.
So like you can tell her like.
Do you know Alinea?
What's it?
The best restaurant here in Chicago.
What's it called?
Alinea.
Alinea.
Yeah.
You can tell her like I'm the head chef at Alinea. But I mean, if you never, I don't know, I guess it was weird. But if you never like, if she never asks, what else you do or like, you know what I'm saying? If she doesn't investigate, like she'll never know that that's not true. So
Okay.
you could get away with that, and then like it's gonna like build up and build up and build up, and
Right.
then
And
she's
then
gonna
never
find she's gonna find out, and I think that would be more of a, I wouldn't necessarily say creepy, but I would say it'd be more like she'd be disappointed.
Okay.
She'd be like, well,
So it's kind of like it. Oh man, that's confusing because it could be like I know what you're saying.
yeah. I mean, you still shouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't. Don't lie. Really, yeah. Don't lie out there. But I mean, if
What about like all right, what about this like? Think to this scenario. So let's go back to you. Let's go back. Let's use this example. Let's use this scenario. So we're friends. Let's say I was poor and you were rich. All right, you were successful and I wasn't. And I tell you, hey, I got this girl. You know, I'm talking to this girl. I want to impress her. So can I just say that? Can I use your house? Can I use your house, your car, you know, all your stuff to impress her, right? So I bring her over to your house, saying that it's all mine.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean,
Is that creepy or no creepy?
I don't think it's creepy. Being your friend, I would tell you like I would let you use it. I'd be like, all right,
Right.
Yeah.
But then she's gonna think that's
But
mine.
then-
So
but
that
then I'd be
every
like-
other, if I keep on.
Yeah, so it's like, but then I would be like, all right, like you can use it for today, but just know like it's not always going to be available for you to use, and
Right.
what's going to happen when she
Right.
finds out.
That's what I'm saying. Is that creepy or no?
I think it could be a little creepy.
It's a little creepy, no?
Yeah, like why are you what are you trying
For
to
a
hide?
girl, it would be creepy because
Like, what are you trying to hide? Yeah, I think it gets into the point where you're like, well, she's gonna be thinking like, well, what is he trying to hide? Or like, why doesn't he want to tell me what like he actually?
When I actually live like in my car, in my Toyota Camry.
Oh shit!
See what I'm saying? So like something like that could be creepy. So lying could be sometimes creepy. So
It
just
could be creepy, yeah.
like small little white lies.
Yeah, I think
Or it could be like
they definitely think like
instead of me living somewhere else, but I tell you if I can crash at your crib, you know, like rent.
Mm-hmm.
You let me stay in your house, like a small room, guest house. Like let's just use the same scenario, and you let me stay in your house and stuff, you know. And it's not my stuff. I'm just renting.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell them, oh, it's my place. That's a white lie because I am living there.
But it's not.
But it's not mine.
But you're not telling the full truth, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
You see what I'm saying?
Actually,
so
that means
lying could be.
Actually, that means
creepy
creepy
sometimes.
Yeah, because it's like, what do you?
All right. Well, this one.
What are you trying to hide?
Can laughing be creepy?
Hell yeah, she had a fucking like creepy sadistic laugh, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, what about laughing? Like just laughing at everything. Think of that. You know what I'm saying?
Not it, I mean,
we sit at a table. We're on a double date, and you're telling stuff, and it's not even funny, but I'm the one laughing, just like you know, laughing normally, but I'm laughing at everything, you know.
that could be the creepy. Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
Don't be laughing like that.
Yeah,
Like,
don't do that. It's like the way that you got.
The last thing I have, I actually only have 9.
Okay.
Jealousy.
Yes and no.
Explain.
I feel like from the guy's point of view, I want to say most guys aren't jealous. But
No. Oh, I see what you're saying.
What did you mean?
Okay,
Like,
no,
it's
finish
like-
your statement. And then I'll tell you my explanation of what I was thinking of when it comes to jealousy.
So I think like most guys are jealous, but some aren't. Same thing for women. Like if a girl says she's not jealous, she probably is. But I think once it gets to the point where
I think guys are jealous.
I think some are.
I think a lot of them are jealous.
Some are. I'm not. So fuck it. But anyway, I'm a dick. But anyway, so I think when it gets to the point where like again it goes back to when it makes her uncomfortable. I think that's the point where it gets creepy. I think when you're asking her like well, who were you with?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, with some friends. I'm like, oh, you know, like
You keep asking questions?
yeah, like if you keep on asking questions, and she gives you the look like.
Do you not trust me?
Yeah, when I feel like as soon as she asks you like, so you don't trust me. That's when you know you're like cut.
Wrap it up, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like, cut it. You know, like exactly cut everything out.
Ooh, okay, this is what I was thinking about when it comes to jealousy. Like, so, like you said, you keep on asking questions, you don't trust her, and then you don't stop. How you said you should cut it when she says, you don't trust me.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy just like doesn't do that, and then he overreacts and like starts throwing stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's
I don't know, throwing a fit, throwing stuff, you know,
that's just creepy.
punching the wall, whatever.
Yeah, see, once it gets to that point, yeah, like you gotta yeah, like.
And then he starts following, like say the guy starts following her.
Yeah, like
Just to, like spy and stuff.
yeah. That when if you're a guy and you're doing all that shit,
That's
you
creepy.
need some help, man. You gotta go out, get some friends, do something else.
Okay.
When you're doing that, yeah, I think that's way too much. Like,
Yeah, I think jealous. I mean, guys. I think you guys can be very jealous.
especially if you're like just dating. You know, like if you're. I feel like once you're married, like it's different. But, like if you're just dating, like you gotta understand, like she's not like she doesn't belong to you.
Right, like you said, you can't be clingy.
Yeah, you can't be clingy. So like you know, she's gonna have her friends. You're gonna have your friends. If she wants to go out with her
And
friends,
it could be guys and girls.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it could be all guys, but it's
Oh
still
yeah, true. Could be all guys.
yeah,
She
it's
could be
true.
one of those girls.
She's one of these. It's all guys. Like same thing. Like the guy could be like, she has a bunch of girlfriends, like girls are friends, not girlfriends. But,
Yeah.
like, you know, friends.
Girls
with
night
girls.
out with all those.
Yeah, girls are. Hey, what's up? Hit me up. Yeah, 'cause I do that sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
like my old coworkers. Like, I
Right.
remember, like we went out once and it was just like 4 chicks and like me. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, hey guys, like in the back, like, hey, what's up? You know. So it's like it could be like that,
They
and
can be
like
like that.
you know, it's like.
Can't be jealous. Does this?
That I'm just-
I got a question. Does this stuff apply as well to women?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you can get creeped out?
Yeah, of course.
I can't get creeped out.
You well,
I'm good with everything, bro.
yeah, ladies, I heard it right. Come fucking spy on his ass over here and shit. See if he doesn't get creeped out.
Alright.
Yeah, I think it applies to
Okay.
women. I think it applies to both genders. I think both genders have like their stuff, but I think like this list could apply to definitely both.
Okay. Anything?
To add, now I'm good.
You're good?
You trying to add anything else?
No, I think I was with the jealousy part, but then I forgot. That's like about. I think that was about 10 things, with our things combined.
Yeah,
So I
around
had like
10.
9.
Yeah, around 10.
All right, that's it for this submediums. Things we're watching. Make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe for more stuff. Again, this is soccer talk, and most likely the second half would probably I maybe want to do this. You know, where we do stuff like this.
That's cool.
And if anything, it's just. I mean, most of the time, the second half is just hanging out with us.
Yeah. Pretty much it. Have fun.
Again, make sure to check out the description box below for all the extra stuff, links, and whatnot. So,
Huge.
always.
Go for yes.
Never go for yes. Always make it no.
And this is Algo taking out.